Sorry, friends, I got interrupted, so I thought I'd make a second part to complete my message and pull some oracles. So the matrix is just an illusion that was created to distract us from our inner divinity, from the inner light of God. Yet it plays the perfect role to be the perfect um, learning tool. Because we've chosen to have those experiences on the earth, so it is really it is really what is we need to blend in into harmonization, this inner light with the outer manifestation. So there is right now in April, throughout the whole month of April, there is this big wave of light that is landing on the earth that was sent long time ago from the galactic center, and it's traveled a long time to come in at this perfect time. So continue to appreciate those energy, tune in to the highest possible frequency. Understand all the light workers. If you work for the light in some way or form, or for humanity, or for the planet, or for the creator, or for so then you're part of a super elite group of souls, huh? Because this mission was very difficult. Every soul was specially selected for their courage to face all kinds of things that was so unnatural. So it's like a congratulate yourself for having been selected and for your life, regardless of how it may look. Huh? Sometimes appearance can be deceiving. We may achieve great things within the progress we make within ourselves that expands the universe, even if we haven't been able to have this the physical manifestation just yet. What we seek is stability and connection to the source. And for that, we need stability will be given us by connecting to nature, and the source will continue to provide on the spiritual level. But it's going to be more and more important to connect on the physical planes to the Mother Earth, and let go of all the observing, the needing to know all that is going on in the deconstruction matrix. And it's very important. We need to anchor within our well. I'm just expressing thoughts and ideas, and just take whatever resonates with you. When at some point we realize that we want to, may not my will be done, but Thy will. We want the will of God to be always dominant within all our experiences. Once we know, and to do that, we need to anchor it within our solar plexus. It is important. It's a good place to have it anchored there. Understand, God is a controller before anything. Controls everything. He separates everything. It's like on the absolute level. Yet He supports all life through the law of evolution, this eternal law of cause and effect and beyond. Well, I think its primary function right now is education, is forming character, is training us in the act of co-creation, but it's teaching different people at different level. And it's like his realms, we only know the lower realm, but the higher realm are so much vaster, complex, and beautiful. And there are beings that are so amazing that we have no clue that we'll meet in the future, that will be completely amazed by their existence. For it's about aligning with the plan of God for us. I love me and I love you. It's very much that create joy. It's like, but it's important to love all of you, even the things you don't love about yourself. You have to be patient with those parts of you, those parts of ourselves, because the time is almost over. Huh? There is like only a few pieces of sand in the hourglass. So sometimes God give us some like really bitter food to eat, but sometimes they give us treat. I don't know. When I'm talking about what God gives you, it's all of life, where all your experience has been and will be. Yet the presence of higher consciousness will be more felt as time goes on. It is more and more. And so, because we do want to be to create to realize the spiritual path. For me, it is very important in this lifetime. It's not everybody's choice, but to achieve spiritual freedom, which is unlimited. The only thing, we never transgress the laws of God. We know. And if we transgress, because see, on every level we have mastered the older laws, so we get to this next level, and then we do not transgress the laws that we've learned, but we know we're learning of new laws. So it's like we've been the karma is not the same, though. There is no karma, because the intention is pure, and the energy is love, but But there is always new things to learn, a higher level to integrate. Even the Supreme, God the Supreme, the Almighty Supreme, and truth, beauty, and goodness. Once we'll have completed this program of time and space, and supremacy will have been realized by all beings and all things, we'll be looking for the transcendental aspects of that, beyond truth, beyond beauty, beyond goodness, the transcendental aspect. And it's like they're so vast and so amazing, those transcendental aspects. I'm just like touched upon it a little bit, and then we're looking for the ultimate, which is far more than a super supreme. It's like God on the ultimate level. But so it's like we all have, there is always there will always be, then the deity absolute is covering all supervision of all programs. Blend in. The understanding the light, what we call light, is a tool of God. It's what God will use between spirit and matter. But God is more than just light. But this still is very important. The central isle, the paradise is called the central isle of light and life. So it's very much, the light will continue to be used even in transcendental aspect. The light there is this intelligent function within the light, but there are countless intelligence that work within the light, and we are looking for our own light, our own frequency, where we can open up vortex of consciousness within that frequency, where we actually are able, we realize we are able to connect and communicate and exchange and between all kinds of dimensions and spirit groups. So yeah, for those who are very interested in deep spirituality, of course, there is the Urantia book. Just read the introduction. Integrate the introduction. You will know more about God than 99%, 0.9999999% of the rest of the population. Well, for the third and fourth part is subject to interpretation, but the first and second part of the Urantia book is pure revelation about the nature of God, his function, his nature, his action, and his creation, what he created. So I recommend this book. It is a big book. It is something complex. Well, I'm going to finish with some oracles. I thank you very much for coming to like the videos, to subscribe, to comment, and to share, and for your donations. We're really at the turning point, and I really have no clue about a lot of things. There's so many things that are certain things that are possible, certain things that are probable, and then there is some other things where I have absolutely no clue. But it's good. This boat of trust I was talking about in my first part in this book, the boat that we have to navigate the river and always find the best place to traverse so we can traverse this gracefully. I pulled some oracles. The observer of the day is TikTok, is connecting to timeless moments of eternity. The highest wisdom is respect of the rule, is finding out what God is expecting of you, what is the law, what is it we need to be. We need to address everything within each circle of consciousness. It's like it's the law. So we need to align with the law, respect the law. And what needs to be understood is, may the truth be. The truth needs to come out, your truth. And all the truth, but already know your truth. What is your truth? There is always a higher truth, but we have to settle down for whatever highest truth we can actually achieve at any given moment. Or not achieve, but grasp. What we need to do is to relax. It's the yin. Things are going to come naturally. There is no way we can actually force or accelerate anything. We just need to be in a receptive mode. And the outcome is all that shines. All that shines is a big pile of gold. It's about the surface. It's about the facade. It's about... There is the story that is going on in the world, and there is the story that is going on within yourself. So keep in touch with your inner self. For the humanity are very hypnotized by all that shines, and all that shines of the bling and all that. But it's okay, it's part of the beauty. But it's do not be blinded by it. There is things that are at the end we realize the value we had was not necessarily the highest value, but we're teachable, we are learnable. The observer of the day is Atlantis. Atlantis is from the Akashic memories. It's very much about this memory of this ideal civilization we used to live in. Well, what's the highest wisdom is Celtic. I'm connected to a Celtic life right now. It was like with this person, so it's like maybe it's a reminder, because I kind of took some my distance from that, but I guess the wisdom will maybe lead me back to her. What we need to understand is health, take care of our physical body, connect to nature, connect to. We have to be patient and very perseverant and very courageous in this process of complete purification, both on the physical, but also on the mental and emotional. We need to hear all that. What we need to do is the phobies, to confront our fear to be stronger. And there is nothing to fear. Fear is a false appearance made real. It's just an illusion. It's just something. It's a construct, an energy construct that is working as an opposing force to the love and light. And the outcome is the great mother, the mother. If you have your mother, call your mother. If your mother's still around, say hello to mine. She's around, but she's up there. And so it's about family also. It's very important, very essential. It's all leading us to a situation of what we're looking for. Once we confronted our phobias, we can see it's a biblical process. Everything is already been set into certain things that cannot be avoided. So we have to trust, continue to navigate this boat of trust. Return to center that God has things in hand. Yet we're confronted with situations where there is certain stakes in the decisions we make. So it is important to always be sensitive to whatever your innermost intelligent self has to do. And that's what it is. It's the fool. The observer of the day is the fool, the joker. It's like we've done it all. Now we can just like create whatever. No more fear. Only fools have no fear. The highest wisdom is Shiva, the pillar of fire, the great goddess. It's really the putting our hand on an increase of power. It's really to accept the increase of power, putting our hand on the light. What we need to understand is the temptation, is the open door, but we have to be careful. There is the snake that is lurking here. Like if we pass on this side, we're okay, but if we pass on this side, we're like in trouble. So it's about the discrimination. Yet this temptation is also an invitation, so we can't really be afraid of experiencing. What we need to do is to cutting through. It's about cutting through. It's like there's time when we need to cut through things. We need to make a decision. We need to stand on something, and to separate, to create a separation between that which is wanted to that which is not wanted. Sometimes we believe something is unwanted when it is actually wanted, and vice versa. So just be flexible with yourself as well. I'm just giving you the information as they come to me. But be kind. Let's be kind to each other. And the outcome is the willpower, the serpent power. It's like the power of choice. We all have all this power, and so we have to be kind within our choices, I think, at the end. And then we'll find the horseplay. Our choices will lead to fun and games. So I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to finish with a song. I pulled out I have those songs on pieces of paper. On one of them, I sing in the French video, "The Stairway to Heaven." And on this one, I'm going to sing another song. It's more like a pop song from the late 80s. I think it's called "I'm Gonna Be." When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. But I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm working, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in from the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I grow old, well, I hope I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you. But I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And when I'm dreaming, Well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's coming home to you. I'm gonna be the man who's come back home to you. But I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Well, it's kind of a love letter. I'm going to pull a few more cards. We have a dog that's a bit nervous. The cat is okay. We have the cat right here. She's not too nervous, but the dog is a bit nervous. So, balance the energy. The observer of the day's request. Continue to make your request, and life will always reflect us. So just ask, and you shall receive. The highest wisdom is indulgence. We have to be indulgent. I was like, really, maybe it's like I had this thought, and it's like, but then I wasn't sure, and then I said, well, I'm going to pull a card of the tarot, and it's like I got indulgence. So, I better not do it, but it is the wisdom of the day, so we'll go for it. What we need to understand is humility, to stay humble. God is teaching us exactly what we need to prepare for the next level. We'll be armed with much strength by having gone through, if we accept it, to go through deep internal change process. What we need to do is to rejoice. There is great reasons to rejoice, really, really. And the outcome is the world of energy. It is really the one, to become the one, the sovereign, the magician, to rule within the kingdom of God with his own love and power, loving energy, to utilize the love and light of God to rule over your life and the life of this planet. For that is really there is nothing more that we want. And the card of the day, the final card from the Archangel, is the 6 of Gabriel. It's like really like a victory. It's really the card of victory. And it says, bravo, you have done a really good work. It is time to go on to new things, rewards, grants, promotions. So it's all there. We're getting ready. And then on the observer of the day is the 9 of Raphael. It's like he's got this genie, and it's like on the beach. It's like, and he says, make a wish. Your dreams are becoming reality. A happy time of your life. Amen. So it is. So thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day. Send you my love. May God bless you, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.